If You Were an Ant by S.J. Calder and Cornelius van Wright. If you were an ant. First facts. If You Were an Ant, written by S.J. Calder, illustrated by Cornelius van Wright, Silver Press. Look down on the ground. Can you see me? I am an ant, a wood ant. You can find me in a forest. I live and work with many other ants in a colony. You may have seen me coming and going from my nest. I am always very busy. I am a worker. One of my jobs is to work on my nest. I gather pieces of twigs and leaves in my jaws. Then I build an ant hill. Gather and build. Gather and build. That is how my nest is made. My nest is dark. There are many rooms and tunnels that go deep into the ground. Does your home have rooms and halls? Nurseries, room full of aphids or small insects, storage room, queen's chamber, new room being made, winter room. Each nest has one queen. She is the biggest ant. Male ants mate with the queen in the air. Then they wander off and die. The queen now goes to the nest and lays eggs. I help care for the queen by feeding and grooming her. Like all ants, I begin as a tiny egg. Soon my egg hatched and became a larva, then a pupa. Soon I was born. Egg, larva, a white worm-like creature, pupa, a growing ant covered by a thin see-through skin, ant. Head, thorax, abdomen. Like all insects, my body has three main parts with a hard shell-like covering. Look closely at my head. You will see that I have two antennae. Each one has smaller parts. I can move my antennae easily to smell, touch, taste, and hear. What do you use to smell, touch, taste, and hear? I have 6 legs. On each leg, I have 2 hooked claws. My claws help me to climb trees and to walk upside down on branches and leaves. On my 2 front legs, I have combs. I use the combs to rub my other legs and antennae until they are clean and smooth. When I am not building my nest or caring for the queen, I hunt for food. I catch caterpillars, flies, beetles, and butterflies. I also drink the sugar drops from aphids. When I leave my nest, I put down a scent trail. Then I can find my way back easily. Look at all the other ants on the trail. I may be small, but I am strong for my size. I can lift things that are 10 times heavier than I am. Some ants can lift things 50 times heavier. If you were that strong, you could pick up a small elephant. If something is too big and heavy, other workers help me to carry it. Wait, I smell a warning. Another ant tells me an enemy is near. I must be careful as I go. Here are my enemies: spiders, frogs, anteaters, toads, lizards, birds, other kinds of ants. If I am attacked, I try to protect myself by biting or stinging. I made it, and I found an aphid. Now that it is night, I cannot look for more food. I am tired, so I will rest. In winter, when it is cold, I go down, down, down to a warm room at the bottom of the nest. I stay there until the weather gets warmer. Then I come out again. I am just one of more than 10,000 different kinds of ants. Pavement ants, honey ants, harvester ants, umbrella ants, army ants. To watch ants at work, make an ant farm. Here's how. 1. Fill a large jar about 3/4 full with soil. Add small leaves. 2. Put seeds onto a piece of cardboard outside to attract ants. 3. Carefully drop ants and seeds into the jar. 4. Add a small damp sponge so the ants will have water. 5. Punch holes in the jar lid so the ants can breathe. 6. Keep the jar in a dark place until you want to watch them. Then let the ants go free outdoors. The next time you are outside, look for me on the ground. I will be busy building and hunting. Work never ends. The end.